what a lovely day for a wild camp. I'm out on the Scottish border, and that is the border. So that fence next to me is the border. I'm not out alone, I'm out with Lee, and he's somewhere up there, believing to be in that area there. He's been out today on a bit of a hike, but he's somewhere up here. He could be at the pitch, he might not be. He's went further on, he's went exploring the day. He's trying to make a good few hours out of it. I've finished work, drove up here, late nights, giving us lots of time, so I'm heading up now to where he is. Now, if you've seen my last video, you will realise that I've got exactly the same kit on, and you will see that I've got exactly the same kit out with us. I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I've camped near here before, hiked it many years ago. A little bit's changed, pathways are getting better. Lovely views in England. From up there, we'll see a little bit over towards the west side too. So I am looking forward to it. Hopefully there's a nice pitch up there. Flies and midge are absolutely rife. Let's hope this flex tail gets rid of them. The conditions on this camp are very good. We're sitting at 20 degrees at the moment. I had my mid layer on just to take away the chill of the wind, but it's actually coming out warmer. That's what it is now, I don't know. But we're getting down to 9 degrees. We're going to have a little bit of fog. We're going to gain that tonight, pardon me, towards tomorrow morning. But apart from that, it's going to be nice and hopefully a nice sunrise. So far, the views are stunning. It's opening right up. I've just come across a stream. I knew it was en route. It does come from further up from a spring. It's above the field line, so there's no fertilisers, so it's ideal time to top up. So I'm going to put a litre in here, as it is a litre pouch, take this up and use this. So I've already got 500ml with us and my bottle top. So let's get this topped up. So that's water topped up. All we need to do now is go around that corner, just up the right hand side, and we're there. So let's head on up and get to our spot. There's the top, and there's the top Marnie cell. It must be that time of the month, is it, Lee?
Aye.
Set up, you been here long?
Pitched that twice. Put the ground sheet the wrong way.
Aye.
I've been there for about an hour and a half or something.
First time out in a long time, so there's nothing wrong with that, is there? Time to scout for a pitch. Lee's had a look around. We've got that there. We've got a, what do you call that? An inverted cairn or something. In other words, what we're saying is we can sit in there and have a couple of drinks tonight. But aye, that is the plan. So I'm gonna have a look around. Lee's had a little mooch about. He's probably got the best pitch knowing him, but there is a bit here. Looks flat like someone's been there. Let's see what I can find somewhere over this bit. We've got the sunrise that way in that direction. Obviously the sun's up there at the minute. So let's have a scout about, see what we can find. Right, my pitch is there. You can sort of see it looks like a bit of a circle. Right, let's get this set up. Double check the pitch. I'm happy there's nothing underfoot. I just want to double check. It looks like someone's pitched here. You didn't want a peg sticking in there through your mat out like that. No matter what you've got on it, we'll go through. Get that in there. As always, with I'm setting it at 125. You can set it higher or lower. If I go down to 120, it'll reduce the gap, but I want that nice little bit of a breeze. So yeah, 125. I knew I left someone in. My hand warmers, put them back in there. Oh. That pitched alright. Very bumpy, so we've got a lot of movement in here. I am happy with it. It is a nice tent, a good budget tent. Cracking. Only downside is you get a saggy inner sort of, but it doesn't affect you. See your head ends there, look at the space, your head end in here. Look at the space at your foot end where it's more towards, but there's a big gap between the inner and the fly sheet, so you're not going to be touching it. Cracking, let's get set up, eh? There she is, set up. Let's have a look around. Cracking pitch. It's come together well. Nice and taut. I like it. Cracking view over that way. We've got the sun hiding up there. It's going to be setting away. The way the wind's pushing, it's actually keeping them bits of fog away, cloud, etc. Right, let's get inside. Sort of sit pad, you know the crack with that. There's my food, couple of Heineken. I haven't touched a beer on a wild camp for 6 months now. Drone, haven't used that since I bought it. Had that 2 months I think. You know the trekking pole tables I make. Got the flex tail there. Water that I filtered, my water. Ice flame quilt. Comfort rating of 0, winter 1. The big Agnes. Here's a one for you. I've never used my mouth to pump it up. Maybe it's an odd time to top it up. If you can see, this pad is riddled with mould. Absolutely riddled. Has anyone else's big Agnes done that? It's been like this for a while. I've never mentioned it, but yeah, absolutely riddled. The usual pillar, Trekology. It's got a little bit in like, but the Montane, the bag, electricals, gloves, and my sleep equipment. Nothing on the other side of there, but in the morning that door will be open. I don't need the light as it's there. Flex tail 0 and the hand warmers, and that's my setup. Up and a little thermometer. Get that hung up there. There we go. So that's this all done. I want to get this zipped up, go and see Lee. But check this out for a view and check this out for a spot. That's a tent zipped up. We all know what happens when you don't and we get a gust of wind. I learnt the hard way. Time to go and see Lee. We'll probably check out his setup afterwards. What a lovely spot it is. Nice. Lee saying it's one of his best. He's up here chilling. He's saying he's been doing some meditating. So we'll pop and see him. I'll have a crack on. So I've come to see Lee. He's got a mate, the butterfly, and a bee he doesn't like. And now they've been chasing each other, so the conversation is, where's that living? And where's the bee living? Lee, tell us how much you like this spot.
It's my best spot on the planet. It literally is. Radio signal, phone signal, somewhere to sit. Doesn't matter what way the wind's gone, you've got somewhere to sit.
True.
You've got views there, every 360 views, birds singing all the time, sunset, sunrise.
Can I go wrong?
A few other things, but I'll not mention.
Come on then, let's have a look at Lee's setup. See what Lee's running this year. Do you want to show us, Lee?
Got the Lanchan Pro 1 from last year. Spunky seam seals. It's all flaking off. So it needs redone, but I've never had it do for a year, so What we got?
4 season in it. Is that T-zip
four.
door or J?
Aye, T-zip. Absolutely mint these T-zips. Like, I don't know why people say J doors are good. Try. Trekking pole table. You know it makes sense. So you know, oh, litter bug boogie. Oh, you right? So that can's on there like that. So inside, I've got my pillar from the house. Thermarest still, just because I knew it was going to be bumpy. Flames Creed, cola laces, aero bubble mints, squashy sours, biscuits, meatballs and pasta, and syrup, sponge and custard.
Nice.
In there.
3 or 4 bag.
Aye. I haven't brought the air mat this time.
Nice.
Just straight on my back, and it was lovely jubbly. There's no point bringing the mat because it's just going to go underneath there anyway.
Candingos there.
Aye, so I've had 3 already, and then I'll have them 3. I should have brought 20 to be honest.
What cook kit you got on there?
Alcohol.
Speedster
stove.
Rubbish bag.
That table I didn't even use. I don't know why I bring it.
I turn it upside down, pour the stuff in so it doesn't fall out.
Or fall out of the mountain.
Well, if it falls down there, we aren't getting it, so... Aye, very lightweight setup then for you there.
Oh, it was light as out.
Was it?
Replaced it by bringing cans. But
you need more fluids. You need more fluids in the summer, so you do save a bit, but you also do put a bit on.
Aye.
But it's a nice colour.
I've brought loads of scran and all this time really, but that's not. I've already had these Graze balls, cherry bakewell, in sticky toffee pudding. Unreal. I've had 3 of them. 2 fibre chocolate donuts. I've brought loads of stuff this time. I just wanted.
Well, you've been here all day, haven't you? You've been here all day. It's nice colour, and I call it white. I don't know if it's grey ordering or whatever, but yeah, he's gonna get rid of that seam seal and put some silicone on. But yeah, it's a nice tent. I like it. You can sort of see through it. You can see he's matte, and he's quilt. But I do like it a lot.
So easy to put up.
You forget how easy it is, don't you?
So easy to put up. It was windy earlier on. It was blowing all about. The wind was coming this way as well, so I pitched it the wrong way for the wind, only because the sun's going down there. It's going to come up there tomorrow, and I knew it was going to stand up anyway. So even though the wind was blowing it that way, pitched it doddle.
Got the butterfly hunter there. Turn around, show him the back of your head. Well, the moth, so that's why he's cut. That's why he's at the butterflies for. So Lee's working out where its home is. There, it's back there, Lee, on the wall.
Aye, it's defending somewhere here. So it's got something in one of these. Because that bee keeps coming back.
On the rock.
The bee comes back and the butterfly's literally on its tail like a fighter, like 2 fighter jets in it.
We've all been on Facebook and Instagram. You'll see this that Lee's got on his phone.
So it's go on then.
So when the sun sets, it's to know how long of a time you've got left until it disappears. And Lee reckons this thing works, and it's by using your fingers. But there's a hill behind that, so what he's trying to say is he'll know by using his fingers how long it is until the sun disappears behind the hill. But my theory is if you're further away, then the gap will be bigger. He tells us I'm talking shite, so how are them?
No, but what's it telling you? What you're saying as well is, if that's the case, the sun's going to go all the way fucking run, man. So you're never going to...
No, what I'm saying is that's the hill we're seeing. There's another hill behind it.
Aye, but we don't care about that.
Yeah, I know.
We need to know when's that sun going to drop behind this hill here. Because that's when it's going to get
tell us,
dark,
and I've got your watch on. So at the minute it's...
So you meant to
So at the minute it's 8:30.
So this is the bottom of the horizon, the hill line. This is the sun, so whatever finger the sun lies on is however long, so 15 minutes per finger. So if I'd done that, it would be an hour I would have left of sunlight. So if I'm going to do that now then, see where we're at. So this is saying probably 1 finger, isn't it? Really we're going to have about, it's just our 1 finger, so 15 to 25 minutes. Obviously, what's my watch say?
You can have 45
that's his 9:10, so that says roughly half an hour. My phone says, yeah. My watch says for sunset, but that's it's sea level. So this is saying, right, I'm going to go with about 20-25 minutes, right? So we'll see.
I know we'll be gone 25 minutes.
So it's going to be 9 o'clock, Reed.
I reckon it will be, but I think if we did it, I know, because I know it sets at 9:15, but I reckon if you did it earlier in the day, the calculation would be wrong.
Aye, well, if you did it earlier in the day and the sun's all the way up there, you're going to need 12 fucking hands. The idea is...
It might work, I just don't believe in it.
You're out in the hills and you're thinking, shit, how much time have I got left?
So how many minutes is it a finger then?
15 minutes a finger. So it's going to be around about 5 to 9.
I'll bring you back at 9 o'clock, right? And I'll show you where the sun is.
Wait, that's the bottom of the sun. So hang on, what's the top of the sun? Because
A few moments later.
The temperatures are dropping, so it's time to get the down jacket on. It's only at 11 degrees, but I think we're just used to the heat and sitting in the sun. You've got the sun up behind you there. So right, that's going to change over on. Try and get it out. It's lovely, it's so calm with that wind dropping off. It's absolutely bitter. Right, you know what time it is. It is now 9 o'clock, and I'll just show you before we carry on there. The sun's gone. So, go on, get your 2 pence in.
Oh, so it worked. In this situation, it's worked. So whether it works in every situation, who knows? But for a rough idea, it's kind of graft, isn't it?
Put that one in your head, put it in your first aid kit, I'm sure it'll help you. But from now on, I will never forget this moment.
No.
It will be brought up at every wild camp that we do for a sunset. So if you want to find out if it works in the future, tune back in and watch. And Lee'll tell you, because it's going to happen. But
So just to clarify for Mark, and
it's not about your finger size.
The dunces out there,
it's not about your finger size.
If you get to the top of that hill, you might see the sun. And guess what you do? The same again.
Right, it worked now on within 5 minutes. I suppose that's spot on, isn't it?
Tell you what, looks cracking. Oh, there.
I've just noticed there's just behind you. There's a little bit of fog there. See, a little bit of cloud coming over. I'm hoping we get a cloud inversion, but
it looks almost like a cover of a book, doesn't it?
Aye.
You imagine like the writing on.
Sitting over it. I'll show you what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just rolling over the hill there. Look at the colours in the sky. And coming across, you can see there. That's into Scotland. And there's a border. Yeah, absolutely stunning, mind. For my tea, I've got the Dolmio tomato and basil. Lee's saying new recipe, so tomato and chilli. He's not liking it. I had it. I wasn't too keen on it, so that's what I've got. Lee's got his. Similar setups, right? In fact, exactly the same with the bottles. I'm laughing now. So yeah, when I get mine set up, get a cooked. I've got, I think that's a jam. Maybe sticky toffee pudding dessert I've got. Oh, it's looking good. Get the stuff out.
Mate, when I pressed before, this looked perfect. I was tapping take, and it wouldn't, it was delaying.
What was that on?
Just before my phone. And then literally as you stopped. Wash them between your packet probably. How do you use a lighter?
A few moments later.
On the boil.
That one will probably work better.
Yes, stupid. I've been looking for me later and he's took it. Hey, honestly, you know what he's like.
He's a flamethrower one, that
yeah,
way.
That's a good one, that. Have my head battered him. It does feel nice to cook outside. It's the first bit of summer I felt, I think, cooking outside, and it's nice just to be outside. So I both got the same setups. Looking forward to me scran. That mist's very rolling in now over there. It's coming over the top.
Where's the butterfly one?
Probably stood in it, Lee. Probably stood in it. It'll be hiding, but I. Stunning conditions. Stunning conditions. Oh, some nice heat. Very therapeutic these. We're done. That's very pasty that, but it is nice, don't get us wrong, but I know what Lee's saying.
Should we get the one that doesn't say a new recipe on the top of the packet?
And that's just sort of for some dull meal. I've just had me dessert, but get a load of this that we haven't seen. A little bit of a cloud inversion going on the night time here. It's rolling in nicely and hopefully it gets a lot better, so it's a lot better in the morning. That's me in my bed, as you can see. So food was nice, lovely. Scenes outside and the conditions are absolutely perfect, so been enjoying them and having a good bit crack on. I'm not even going to watch any YouTube. I've got my phone on charge there on my trekking pole table. I'm just going to literally chill out, get my head down and hopefully wake up to some nice scenes in the morning. I'm hoping. I'm loving the summer setup. I love the quilt. I love this mat as well for comfort. So hopefully a good night's kip as I'm absolutely shattered. And hopefully no disturbance. So I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. And yes, look what has happened. A massive cloud inversion, and Lee doesn't even know. So I'm out with the camera. Yeah, what a morning. It's currently 4:45. Yeah, not a drip of wind all night, so the tents are soaking inside with condensation. But yeah, wow, fucking unbelievable.
And just like that, the sun has given it some heat and it's lifting and we're disappearing. Lay out in bed, you see you for the cloud. Aye. It's time to head back in now, chill out for a bit. Lee suspected it was going to get foggy slash cloudy today in the morning, so yeah, let's just chill out for a little bit. Aye. I might actually watch on YouTube this morning. Temperature wise, we got down to 8 degrees. I was lovely and warm in the quilt. I didn't have a base layer or anything on, just had these compression pants and shorts, which will be a lot colder than a base layer, and I was fine. Aye. Not bad. Right, Dave, here we go. The moment of truth. Right, Dave, here we go. It's the moment of truth. The sauce is lovely. Welcome back. Nice Rinken's hot chocolate. You get more in the packets, I mean you get more chocolate. Look who's made an appearance. With the sun being out and a little bit of a breeze coming through, it's ideal to dry the tents when I get the top of the water off now. Get me a little sponge out. It's not a sponge, it's more of a sheet, but it's made by a company called Sponge. And get it all dried off. And then I want to take the inner down and put this in a bag separate because we've got a lot of condensation. For this being the tent it is, it's got good ventilation on the bottom but very poor on the top, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So that's a vent on the top, not there. You know, it's so small compared to a land shan. It's a lot less. And obviously this is a 4-season, and you can see the mesh that's in it. That's getting it through, so you've got to have that airflow underneath, which I've got, but with no wind last night, it was inevitable, you know, we were going to get it. It's good how you can use it well, the inner. It's massive, absolutely massive. I've never had this much moisture I can remember anyway in a tent. Just tells you that we've been sitting in a cloud and it's pushed its way all the way through. The joys of wild camping, eh? Well, they're all being dry, in or out, it's zipped up, time to get it down and get it in the bag. The clouds come back in, or the clag as you want to call it, so we need to get this down before it gets a bit of dew on it. It's going to make it easier for me drying it, so yeah, let's get this down. There we go, rubbish there on the back, get it in. We're done. Everything's in my bag, leave no trace. You can see where I've been. You can't see where Lee is. He's there. Time to head down, get off this fell. And it's looking pretty bleak. What a good camp, eh? Cracking weather. Views to die for. One of Lee's favourite pictures. I like it, it's a bit different between England and Scotland. Views of where we've been before, so we've looked at this place many times really, haven't we? Cloud inversion on a morning. Big, thick, heavy cloud inversion. Didn't last long, but I brayed him out of bed for it. But I've enjoyed it. No wind, a lot of condensation for all them people that cry about it, but it is what it is. We're getting on with it, so I've enjoyed it. Anything from you? You enjoyed it?
Class, aye. Mint.
First time with your summer setup as well, isn't it? So
aye. It was a shame how humid it was, ridiculously humid.
oh, mental.
Like the whole
inside and out was the same for me, aye.
Like dripping all on my head and that. To the point where I had to get up because it was just dripping all on my head. But
Lee's got the Lanshan Pro. For people that don't know, they haven't got the inner separate of the fly, have they? So yours is just pure still nylon.
Aye. But what it could do with it, two-way zipping on.
Aye.
And that door bit.
Yeah.
And then the outer two-way, but still class. Love it still. It's just that humid and that cloudy and that claggy tonight. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, but
class, unreal pitch. Definitely one of my favourites. Definitely be back. Happy days.
Nice to be out on the summer kit and enjoying it. It's been a few trips and I think I'm just going to carry it on. I think it's only the wind you've got to deal with now, but the temperatures will be staying like this for a long time, getting warmer.
I was sleeping in my kegs.
I literally just slept as I am with a t-shirt on, no base layer, and I was fine. So the temperature only got up to 9 degrees as I said earlier, and I was fine. You were alright, weren't you?
Aye, mint.
Right, cracking little place. I up there with some of the best ones, just for what it brings. I mean, every camping place is different, depending on weather or not. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and as always,
see you in the next one.